What's up, world of YouTube, and also my sister Sherelle and my nephew Jaevon. This is mainly for y'all, right? Trying to get you back on track, Jaevon. Get your energy right, lose a little bit of weight, belly fat, right? Um, this is mainly for my family right now, but my channel I talk about positive things and such. So holistic health and health is also topics that I touch on. So right now I'm in Whole Foods. I'm gonna have to spin this camera around because there's no way I can point to food at the same time be on the camera. All right. So in Whole Foods right now, and we're gonna start all the way from this section. Things that I know that y'all like. We're gonna look at the healthy alternatives. Okay. We're gonna focus mainly first on things that shrink belly fat. All right. Okay. So here we go. So Sherelle, I'm sure this is pretty basic to you. I'll start basic. You guys like to eat bacon, right? So I'm sure you know turkey bacon is a much better alternative, of course, right? That's pretty basic. I'm sure you know that. Let's on this side. You want to get Jaevon eating more like soups, liquids, right? Because the more you got to process solid foods and all that while you're trying to lose the belly fat, that's kind of counterproductive. So you want to get Jaevon used to eating like soups. Soups can be very, fulfilling. He's probably not used to them like that, but you make a good soup where you cut up some chicken, homemade chicken, potatoes, mushrooms, onions, and in no time he'll start getting used to it. I mean, the person is not used to soup, like, this liquidy stuff. Afterwards, it tastes real good with the right seasonings and all that. He'll get hooked to it, like, goes down quick. Doesn't make it harder to lose other belly fat and stuff like that. So the more liquidy things that could kind of go with would be the way to go. One of the excellent things to shrink belly fat is salmon. Okay, salmon, it has good fat in it. Omega-3 has the good fats that counteracts the bad fats. Good fats bind to bad fats and it kind of like just pull them out the body. Okay, so and as much as possible, I mean, I know you might look at these fish sticks and stuff, but the breadcrumbs around the fish, and when you look at all the other ingredients, will be counterproductive towards losing the belly fat. It's not as much as slices of bread or stuff like that, but we're trying to detox from the bread for at least 3 months, okay, as much as possible. Coming along here, what American person don't like fries? Just to let you know, I'm still here. I'm still here. I wish I could be at the same time and do it, all right, but that ain't gonna work, all right? What American person doesn't like fries? So instead of, fries, right? See right here, sweet potato fries. Okay, they're, it's just less fattening than regular potatoes. Something to do with the glycemic index, where it doesn't run up the glucose like that. Because all of that is interconnected. High glucose, breads, fats, sugar, all of that stuff. I'm gonna start getting them, off. Okay. Of course, you guys eat burgers. Okay. I'm gonna show you something you have right here. Okay. And it, it's an acquired taste. It sometimes, you might not, you might notice the difference, but after a while, you put some ketchup, lettuce, onions, tomatoes, plant-based burgers. These plant-based burgers is made with like vegetable proteins and stuff like that, and I eat them all the time. I have my favorite. This one is delicious right here. Look, I'm showing you this one specifically. Organic California burger. It's just the problem with some veggie burgers is like they dry, but these are delicious. Like these are like juicy, whatever natural oils they use. This one, they even got an Asian teriyaki one or something like that. But this is pretty good. I noticed in Newark the prices seem a little more expensive than Newark. I'm in Newark right now, and that's what I'm noticing. Okay, this is a real important one, Sherelle. All right, bread is hard. If you eating bread, bagels, average American, and you just like stop bread completely, you're gonna be missing bread, right? So what I was trying to tell you about is they have this bread called sprouted grain bread, and when you sprout the grain on bread, what it does is it activates enzymes, vitamins, and minerals that's not present in regular Wonder Bread and all that crap. And I don't want to go into now because I'll be talking a long time scientifically on what the process when you sprout the grain. And when you sprout the grain of bread, my voice is a little funny and muffled because it's mashed. When you sprout the grain of bread, you activate the enzymes in that bread so that it's pre-digested. And when it's pre-digested, when you it smells mad funny over here, just freeze or something. When it's pre-digested from sprouting, guess what? It's not gonna sit in your belly and use your digestive enzymes to try to process it. It's staying stuck with the wheat, and so it goes out you quicker. So proof that sprouted grain bread is much more nutritious. Read the nutrition on a regular bread, and you are not gonna see this: magnesium, zinc, 20%, selenium, manganese, phosphorus, thiamine, potassium, calcium. With this video, just go compare a regular old wheat bread, white bread, whatever. It does not have those vitamins. Ice cream, okay? It's hard to, say, oh, I can't eat no ice cream, because you got to stay away from dairy for a moment, right? But guess what? At Whole Foods, they got all these delicious non-dairy ice creams now, and I'll be eating these. It's made out of oat milk. Mama Sherelle, you said you don't really like oat milk, but it don't take like in the ice cream form, whatever they do to it, it tastes like ice cream. Like you wouldn't even know the difference if somebody didn't tell you. This one is delicious. Peanut butter raspberry, chocolate coconut. You got different brands right here. You got this one. They had a butter pecan one that I was eating recently. Where is it at? Coconut macaroon. Right? These are all non-dairy. They even have non-dairy Ben and Jerry's right now. So it's made out of coconut milk. Some of them made out of almond milk, stuff like that. And there we go. That's the alternative. I think you guys, hold on. You guys eat yogurt, of course, right? So, where is the yogurt section over here? Hold on 1 second. I don't like flashing the camera where people's at. That's rude. Okay, so you guys eat yogurt, right? Of course. So, like I say, he has to wean down from the dairy, but they have all these amazing alternatives for non-dairy yogurts now, right? They got yogurt that is made out of almond milk. See, almond milk yogurt. These are like in the city, they kind of like $1.69 sometimes. So, that cheap La yogurt thing, man, that made out of crap and synthetic chemical milk and all that. You guys sometimes think you're gonna spend an extra $1 or $2 or maybe $3 when you gotta, trying to get your health right, get your body right, and, you know what I mean? So you got this, it's plant-based coconut blend. Like I said, almond. They got oat yogurts too. Even our yogurts made out of cashew milk. You know, like they got almond milk, they got cashew milk. For some reason I could not say that with the mask on, cashew. Like just, but yeah, cashew milk yogurt, right? That's a little acquired taste. I eat them sometimes. I'm not, you know, too fond of the aftertaste. But let's keep going here. All right. So this video is going to be 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna do another. Like I'm gonna do a part 2. Okay. I'm gonna do a part 2. Peanut butter. If you're sedentary, like you know, Jaevon playing his video games all day and all that. Peanuts, technically, yes, they're healthy, but if you're sedentary, not getting movements, like all these kids playing video games all day, it's going to turn to fat, okay? So, almond butter. Wait a minute. I just remember you said that he's allergic to almonds. I just remember that now. So X that out. Also, to stay focused on, I said that the things to burn belly fat, and aligned with that is almonds.
Which one?
Almonds is excellent to burn belly fat, but since he's allergic to that, Mama, I told you walnuts. You can easily just test him with a few pieces to see if he's allergic. If he, you know, just like a little 3 pieces or something, and nothing happens, whatever, and you say, okay, you know, he's probably fine with it. Cereals. Instead of wheat cereals, because we want to have them weaned down on the wheat, we want to have them weaned down on the dairy and weaned down on the sugars and the corn syrups. That's a big thing too, the fructose, high fructose corn syrups and all that. So actually, ironically, this is one of my favorite cereals. I eat this with like chocolate almond milk. Like that is just my like, it's my thing. Chocolate almond milk with this is my treat. So you want to do more of cereals that's made out of rice. It's like a Rice Krispie kind of thing, obviously, and corn. Okay, and that's just a better alternative than cereals made out of wheat. All the Post and the Kellogg's, all of that shit just be killing kids' health in the morning in the worst way, in the worst of way. You got higher quality cereals like this brand here, Kashi, and you can find them on sale a lot. Like you just get lucky. This is one I used to eat a lot too. This is a really good name brand. As you notice, look, it's not a bad price. Cascadian Farms. This one tastes of them little Fruit Loops. So you know how kids like stuff like that. Oh, my Fruit Loops. Look, oh, this is another one I eat too. Right? Missing that berry kind of sweet taste and all that. And the sugars seem to be not as bad. If you notice, 11 grams. That's not bad. Compare that to Fruity Pebbles. You know damn well that shit gonna say 28 grams. Like, you know. So basically, you see here that there's some amazing alternatives of what would be your favorite foods. So some things that have a slight acquired taste. Everything I showed you does not taste disgusting. Like it's gonna make you go, ooh, like, you know, a little slight acquired taste. And after a while you get used to it, and it's like, yo, you eat, like, it's almost like tricking your brain. You're eating the same, it's like, oh, a familiarity of the same kind of taste. So you don't feel like you really torturing yourself and things like that. The milks, this milk is so amazing. Macadamia milk, oh my God, it's so creamy, delicious. The oat milks, hemp milk. I'm gonna continue with a smaller video, like a part 2, okay? But that's a little bit right there. It's a good amount for 15 minutes, all right?